as of right now, this is the Phillies starting rotation with the guys that we have under contract, right? We got Wheeler, Sanchez, Luzardo, Nola. I got Painter there, assuming he's going to get brought up, and Taiwan Walker. So let's lead off this conversation with this question right here. Obviously, Wheeler had successful surgery on his whole nerve, shoulder situation. Do we think the Phillies front office, Middleton, Dombrowski, are scheduling, planning this year, assuming that Zack Wheeler is essentially a non-factor?
Yeah, I think because they're saying he might be back for opening day the way he's progressing, but I wouldn't count on that. Just because he's older, I would put him in the like May range, and that's why I said re-signing Bueller would be huge for that reason.
So the way I look at it is a couple of things. You look at these names that are up here right now: Wheeler, Sanchez, Luzardo, Nola, Painter, Walker. All right. When it comes down to September, Walker's not a guy you want. Painter is yet to be seen. Nola, we know that roller coaster. Luzardo, he was awesome this year, but Slim has doubts about his injury history. Sanchez is a stud. Zack Wheeler gets paid $42 million. He's going to have to be a stud next year. All right. There's no ends ifs or about it. I'm thinking that Dombrowski and Middleton are planning for him to be healthy for the entire year. And even with his health, I think they got to add even more talent to this starting rotation.
Okay, so you're taking that the other way. So you're thinking they're more bullish on him coming back and not missing a beat. All right,
100%.
all right, but so with that in mind, even if he is right, do you think that they're planning? The point I guess I was trying to get to, and take Wheeler's name off that page, right? Take
Right.
Wheeler's name off that page. It gets ugly quick, right?
Real quick.
Yeah. So that's my concern. My concern is if when they're in the war room and they're saying to us, look, Wheeler's 36, 37 years old. Yeah, he's a Cy Young candidate every year, but he's got this freak injury. If he comes back and he's not the same guy, we have Nola, Painter is a rookie, and Taiwan Walker. So we got to make some. We got to make some moves. Are we going to see another? I'm going to use the word name starting pitcher come in.
100%. Well, not in that, like I said, my point being is yes, we have to get it. I think his health, regardless, right?
Yeah.
I'm bullish, but separate.
Right.
Even if I wasn't, I think we still have to add. Hopefully, it can be the guy we all want, Ranger Suarez. But if not, it'll be another mid-tier guy. They're going to bring another arm in. They have to.
Yeah, and there's plenty of options out there. I mean, I didn't really look at it yet because of all these. Like in the next couple of days, they got all these qualifying offers and stuff like that.
Right.
So uh, that was going to be. I was thinking for the next episode.
Yeah, for
So
sure.
yeah, because I was looking at like earlier, probably towards the end of the week last week. I was looking at some names, and there's definitely some guys, and there's a lot of starting pitchers out there that are free agents, and there's a few top tier guys too.
And those guys, a lot of teams might not want to pay them. Look, who has the bigger market, Remuto or Schwarber? We already said Remuto has more teams interested. The price tag does play a factor in that. So maybe I love this idea of coming over the top for 1 year. If a guy's hanging around, bam, oh, you're in this 15 million. Here's $18 million. We're going to win a World Series next year. Be ready to pitch, and maybe you can try this again next offseason.
Right. I mean, let's just play the question mark exercise here, right? Let's go down the list. Zack Wheeler, we got to put a question mark there. Let's go down. Obviously, not Sanchez, not Luzardo. Aaron Nola, we got to put a gigantic question mark there. Andrew Painter, we got to put a question mark there. He's a rookie coming off a year that was not great in the minors. Taiwan Walker, we got to put 3 question marks there. So,
you could say 5 question marks.
Yeah, I don't love it.
You could say 5 question marks.
You're saying who? Luzardo too?
Well, they all have question mark is strong, but they all have things that can be a Achilles heel.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, the only, Cy Young candidate, no doubt about her now without a question mark is Chris Sanchez, right? You're saying because Luzardo had the little bit of a roller coaster year.
It's been his career.
It's been his
No,
career. Yeah, no, for sure.
It's been yeah, you just got to wait to see because he's a guy who's going to be after a contract, and let's just hang tight with him and his health.
Yeah.
Yeah, because they kind of dodged that bullet this year where he was completely healthy.
He was healthy all year.
Yeah.
Right. Okay, great point. Yeah, I mean, look, the biggest takeaway of this segment right now is all you've heard in the offseason. All you've heard is just talking about outfield, right? But the
Right.
reality is the starting rotation, we need to do some work there. Like
Yep.
we got to bring people in because we can't just roll the dice on these guys on this screen. We can't.
It has to be a strength. It has to be a top 3, top 5 type thing in the league. Look at the Dodgers. Look at the Blue Jays. The arms that they were using late, man, it really matters a ton. And look how they lost. It was Jeff Hoffman who got paid, what, $35-40 million or something,
Right.
So, yeah, man, that was the big difference, man. Guys like Kirkering being used, guys like Hoffman being used, and then the Dodgers have their set of arms. It does not seem fair.
Yeah. All right, guys. Before